everyone, it's Michael Kozak at the Healthy Vegan Lifestyle. Tonight we're going to make some root mash. So right here I have got a sweet potato, two different kinds of sweet potatoes, yam, some regular red potatoes. We're going to cut those up and I'm going to show you how to make some nice root mash along with some, we're going to add some garbanzo beans to it and some Daiya cheese. This is really a great recipe. You're going to love this one. And we're actually going away camping this weekend, so we're going to have a little bit of this tonight, and we're going to take it with us camping. So we'll have this, it's delicious cold and or just heat it up. But this is a great recipe for the vegans, and I'm one of those, so this is going to be great. And we're going to show you how to do that, so I'm going to cut these up and get right back to you. Okay, so it took me about probably less than 5 minutes I didn't cut up all the roots that we had, but I've got some potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, in here, and if you're not familiar with steaming, there's a little bit of water in this pan, probably about less than an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and this doesn't even sit in the water. It's a great way to cook vegetables and not have them, all the nutrients getting taken out. And a lot of times, every night we have steamed vegetables anyway, and we'll steam carrots and beets and broccoli, cauliflower, things like that. And this water actually turns into a wonderful juice, nutrient filled from the juice that comes off of the vegetables that we steam. So we're going to put this particular steamer on for about 20 minutes. The roots really take a little bit of time to get them nice and soft. So we're not going to be boiling them. We're going to be steaming them. So I'm going to put them on the stove now for 20 minutes, and we'll get back to you when those are steamed, and I'll show you how fast and easy this is. Okay, so it's been a while, been about 20 minutes. And what I'm going to do is just pull these right out of that. I am going to dump the water out this time, and I'm going to take the steamed roots and put them right back in this pan. Just going to pour them right back in there, nice and hot, ready to go. And we've got one of these mixers. You're going to need one of those or a masher, but they really come out nice and whippy with this, nice and creamy with this mixer here. And so there we go. And I'm just going to put a little olive oil in there instead of butter, because we are vegan and that's what we're going to do. This is a great cold pressed, nice high-end olive oil. So that's about it for the olive oil. Maybe less than 1/3 of a cup, 1/4 of a cup. And again, a little mineral salt, that pink mineral Himalayan mineral salt. Maybe a teaspoon of that. And this will all be to taste. And some nice black organic pepper. And then we're just going to start mixing those up just like that. And this will probably take a little while to get these nice and creamy. So we're going to do this, and I'll be right back with you when we get it there. Probably take 2 or 3 minutes, but you don't need to watch me do that. Just going to work them around and get them into that state. As you can see, because they were steamed, they're nice and soft. And this is going to be a nice orange fall color, and it's going to be great. So I'll show you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so now I've got these really nice and creamy. Been working them for 3 or 4 minutes, and they're really just in a great state, and you can still see the steam coming off of them. And I love to combine Daiya cheese, the mozzarella, and the cheddar cheese together. So this is about a cup of that. So I'm just going to pour that in, and because the potatoes are still hot, that cheese is just going to melt right into them, and it really just makes them a nice cheesy flavor. There's not a lot of calories in there because it's only a cup, and there's a lot of potatoes here. So we're going to eat these over 3 or 4 days. So really, in the big scheme of things, there's not a lot of Daiya in here, but it really flavors it. So you can see how much more creamy that is getting once I have the Daiya cheese in there. Just look at that. That is just like awesome. And now what we're going to do, trying to move this along a little bit, is I've already opened this can of Eden brand garbanzo beans. I've strained it off, put some filtered water in there, and so they're nice and poured off and cleaned, and just pour them right in there. So along with the Daiya cheese, we've got these garbanzo beans, and I won't use the mixer anymore because I don't want to really mash up the beans. I want them to stay whole. This way you get a nice bean flavor in there. You could certainly, if you wanted to do it that way, but I like just mixing it up. Look at this. This is just This is amazing. Very, very tasty. Very good. This would be great for a potluck, but we are going to be taking this camping this weekend. I'll be putting this video up and with a blog spot and the recipe. But besides the 20 minutes of steaming, it took me, you know, between cutting and doing this part here, maybe 10 minutes, and dinner's ready with some steamed vegetables. So I wish I could share this with you right now. This is an amazing dish. The kids would love it. Anybody would love this dish, vegan or not. So thanks for watching, and thanks for coming and watching the Healthy Vegan Lifestyle.